Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Gassan. Today we are going to discuss about graphs of relations. To sketch graphs of relation involving inequality, do the following steps. The first one is draw the graph of a line in the relation on the xy coordinate system. Second step is if the relating inequality is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, use a solid line. If it is less than or greater than, use a broken line. Third, solve for y. And fourth step is if y greater than or greater than or equal to some expression, shade above the line. If y less than or equal to some expression, shade below the line. And the fifth step is then the shaded region or order pair satisfying the relation is graphs of the relations. Example, sketch the graphs of the following relation. Number 1, a relation R is a set of order pair x comma y such that y less than or equal to 2x minus 2. So to sketch this graph, first of all find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Okay, to get x-intercept, give for y is equals to 0. To get y-intercept, give for x is equals to 0 and solve. The x-intercept 1 comma 0 is here and the y-intercept is here 0 comma minus 2. Then connect these 2 points. When we connect these 2 points, we get this line. And we look the inequalities. The inequalities are less than or equal to, so the line is solid line. And since it is less than or equal to, we shade below the line. Okay, below the line. This part is a set of order pairs that satisfy the relation. So our R is this one. We can find the domain and the ranges of this relation depending on these graphs. So the domain is the domain of this relation is the set of x such that x an element of real number, and the ranges of this relation is the set of y such that y an element of real number. Example 2, a relation R is a set of order pair x comma y such that y less than x plus 2 and y less than or equal to minus x plus 1. Now first x-intercept is minus 2 comma 0. Look, minus 2 comma 0 is here. And y-intercept, to get y-intercept, give for x is equals to 0 and you solve for y, you will get 2. So 0 comma 2 is here. Then connect these 2 points. When we connect these 2 points, we get a straight line. And second, we also find x-intercept and y-intercept for the second relations. So y is equals to minus x plus 1. X-intercept is 1 comma 0 and the y-intercept is 0 comma 1. So 1 comma 0 is the values of x. 1 comma 0 is here and 0 comma 1 is here. And connect this line, you will get this straight line. Okay, so this straight line is y is equals to minus x plus 1, and we shade this line since the inequality is less than or equal to, we shade below the line. Look, put an arrow. If the relation is 2 and more, just put an arrow and you will shade the intersection regions. Okay, the intersection region contains the order pairs that can satisfy of the relations. Okay, all of the relations. Now so we shade below the line, and for this one the inequality is less than, so again for this also we shade below the line, and this line is broken because the inequality is only less than, there is no equal to sign, so we make broken line. What this broken line indicates is the order pairs that are on the line are not members of our relation. The solid line indicates the order pair or the point on the solid line are members of our relation. So the intersection region is this one. The intersection region is this one. Now let us shade it. This shaded region is the order pair that satisfies our relations or the graphs of relation. Now we can find the domain and the ranges of these relations. The domain of this relation is the set of x such that it uses both x-axes, both the positive and the negative x-axis. That's why the domain is the set of x such that x an element of real number. What about range? This shaded part uses the negative y-axis starting from 3 over 2. So range is minus infinity to 3 over 2. Doesn't include 3 over 2. The third example is relation R is a set of order pair x comma y such that y less than 3x minus 3, y greater than or equal to x minus 3, and y greater than or equal to minus 3x plus 3. So first of all, we must draw the graph of a line. The x-intercept and the y-intercept for y is equal to x minus 3, this one. Just put y for y is equals to 0 to get x-intercept, and put for x is equals to 0 to get y-intercept. So when we connect these 2 points, we get this line, okay? We get this line. This line is broken. Why we make broken? Because the inequality is only less than. It has no equal sign. The second one is y is equals to minus 3x plus 3. Just leave it. To draw the graph of a line, just leave the inequality sign and write y is equals to minus 3x plus 3 to get x-intercept and y-intercept. So the x-intercept is 1 comma 0 and y-intercept is 0 comma 3. Here 1 comma 0 is here and 0 comma 3 is, look, this one. So when we connect these 2 points, we get this line. We get this line. And this line is solid. This line is solid. Why? Because it has inequality. It has equal sign. So y greater than or equal to. We make solid. To which direction we shade? We shade above the line. Okay. Okay. We shade above the line. We shaded above the line. Look, put an arrow. If it is a relation is more than 2, use an arrow. Then the intersection region is the graph of a relation. For the first one, since the inequality is less than, look, the inequality is less than, just put an arrow below the line directions. So we shade below the line. The next one is y is equals to x minus 3, x-intercept is 3, 0, and y-intercept is 0, comma minus 3. 0 is the values of x3 is here, and the values of y minus 3 is here. So when we connect these 2 points, we get this straight line. And since the inequality for this one is greater than or equal to, again, we shade above the line. For this one and for this one is above the line. Whereas for the first one, for this one is, since the inequality is less than, we shade below the line. Now this is the graph of relation. The shaded part is only this one. Now let us find the domain and the range. The region uses the positive y-axis starting from this point. So this point is 1 comma 0. So the domain is the set of x such that x greater than 1. Okay, x greater than 1. The range of relation uses a positive y-axis starting from this point. This point is the intersection of this line and this line. Solving simultaneously, you will get this point. Range is the set of y such that y greater than or equal to minus 3 over 2. Example 4, relation R is a set of order pair x comma y such that y less than or equal to 2x minus 1, y less than 4x minus 2, and x less than or equal to 2y minus 1, and y greater than minus x plus 4. So first of all, we must sketch the graphs of each line. Okay, so y is equals to 2x minus 1. To sketch the graph of each line, we must find the x-intercept, the y-intercept for each. Now for this one is x-intercept and y-intercept. This one 1 over 2 comma 0 is, look, this point, and 0 comma minus 1 is this point, and when we connect these 2 points we get this line. So this line is y is equals to 2x minus 1. So where we shade below the line because the inequality is less than or equal to, and we make the line is solid because it has equal sign. And the second one is y is equals to 4x minus 2, the x-intercept and the y-intercept is already have done. Then the 1 over 2 comma 0 is the point, 1 over 2 comma 0 is here, and the y-intercept 0 comma minus 2 is here. So when we connect these 2 points, we get this line. This line is a broken line. Why we make broken line? Because the inequality is only less than, it has no equal sign. This indicates what this broken line indicates. We must first solve for y. Okay, since it says x less than or equal to 2y minus 1, so when we solve for y, okay, y is equals to 1 over 2x plus 1 over 2. When we connect this point, these 2 points, we get this line. And where we shade this line is, we shade above the line because the y greater than or equals to 1 over 2x plus 1 over 2. We shade above the line. Whereas the fourth one is y is equals to minus x plus 4, x-intercept is 4, 0, and y-intercept is 0, comma 4. 4, comma 0 is the values of x. 4 where, look here, and the values of y is here, 0, comma 4. So when we connect these 2 points, we get this line, and this line is broken. Why I make broken? Because it has no equal sign. So we make a broken line, and where we shade this line, we shade above the line because the inequality is greater than. Okay, we shade above the line. So where is our regions, or the point, or the order pairs that satisfy our relations? Where? Can you guess? Now I will shade. Now the shaded part is this one. So this shaded region satisfies our relation. Now we can find the domain and the ranges of relation from this graph. Let's find. To find the domain of our relation, where this shaded region uses the x-axis. This region uses the positive x-axis starting from this point. Look, so to find this point, so we must find the intersection. When we find the intersection point, we must solve simultaneously. So when I have solved it, just try it by yourself and find it. So the intersection point is 5 over 3 comma 7 over 3. So it starts using the x-axis from 5 over 3 and it goes to the right. So the domain is starting from 5 over 3 to infinity. Why we make an open interval? Because 5 over 3 doesn't satisfy our relations. Range of relation. Which y-axis uses these shaded regions? Which y-axis uses? It uses a positive y-axis. Starting from where? Starting from this point. So this point is the intersection of this line and this line. It starts using from 5 over 2 and it goes up. The ranges 5 over 3 to infinity. This is all about graphs of relation. If you get this video useful, please subscribe. Until we meet with another video, bye.